First, giving honor to the Most High Yahweh, to His Son Yahweh Shai, to the prophets, elders, apostles, teachers like myself that are pushing forth this truth, this gospel, to the four corners of the earth, to all of Israel, the hopeful elect. Even those mixed in with the other nations, look like the other nations, speak the other nations' tongues, but are of Israel according to the seed. Sperma in the Greek, or the sperm of their forefathers. It goes all the way back to the patriarchs, Jacob and his 12 sons. To everybody I say shalom, peace and greetings. Also want to give an honor to the prophets of Great Millstone, because it's through them that I heard this truth. And like the scripture says, he that have an ear, let him hear what thus saith the Almighty. Not house, but what thus saith the Almighty Yahweh, through his word. I want to talk about how Yahweh Shai, from the time even he was born, or was in Mary's womb, was fulfilling prophecy. And that prophecy was given by the prophets over in the Old Testament. That's why Yahweh Shai said this here. I'm at Matthew 5:17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law. So he didn't come to do away with the law or the prophets or anything that the prophets said. Why? But why? I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. I'm going to read a bit of Matthew 2. Bro, I said, even from the time of Yahweh Shai being born, conceived in Mary's womb even. Now when Yahweh Shai was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod, an Edomite king, the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, saying, where is he that is born King of the Jews? Or we have seen his star in the east and are come to worship him. Now, where are they getting this understanding from? Where these folks coming from all over? Three wise men, if you will. Where are they getting this information? From the texts of the old, from the prophets of old. But let's keep going. Saying, this is Matthew 2, verse 2, saying, where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east and are come to worship him. 3, when Herod the king had heard these things, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. His rulership was at stake in his eyes. And when he had gathered all the chief priests and scribes of the people together, he demanded of them where the Hamashiach should be born. The Edomite king Herod wanted to know. Why do you think he wanted to know? So he's got wise folks even throughout hey, where does the scripture say that he is going? Where does it prophesy and say that he's going to be born? And when he had gathered all the chief priests and scribes of the people together, he demanded of them where Hamashiach should be born. And they said unto him, in Bethlehem of Judea, for thus it is written by the prophet, think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets, but to fulfill what the prophets had prophesied. Even his king, Edomite king, wanted to know what does it say? What does the text? What does the text say? What did the prophet say that this anointed one of the Jews will be born? And when they said unto him, in Bethlehem of Judea, for thus it is written by the prophet, and thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, art not the least among the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel. Who is that referring to? Of course, Yahweh Shai. But I'm reading it here in the New Testament. But where is the high priest and scribe saying that they've read it over in the old? Micah 5 and 2. Prove it to you. Micah 5 and 2. But thou, Bethlehem, Ephratah, though thou be little among the thousands of Judah, yet out of thee shall he come forth unto me that is to be ruler in Israel, whose going forth have been from old, from everlasting. And they said unto him, Bethlehem of Judea, for thus it is written by the prophet. Micah wrote, it's right there. I took you there, Micah 5 and 2. And they said unto him, in Bethlehem of Judea, for thus it is written by the prophet, and thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judea, art not the least among the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor, and governor that shall rule my people Israel. Took you over there to Micah 5:2. Same thing. That's where they got it. Hey, Herod, here, Micah 5:2. Then Herod, when he had privily called the wise men, inquired of them diligently what time the star appeared. And he sent them to Bethlehem and said, go and search diligently for the young child. And when ye have found him, bring me word again, that I may come and worship him also. Damn lying devil. But let's keep going. 9. When they had heard the king, they departed, and lo, the star which they saw in the east went before them. This is a chariot. This is a chariot, a light. That shined like a light, like a star. It's a chariot. Prove it to you. When they had heard the king, they departed, and lo, the star which they saw in the east went before them, till it came and stood over where the young child was. When they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceeding great joy. 11. And when they were come into the house, they saw the young child with Mary his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented unto him gifts, gold and frankincense and myrrh. 12. And being warned of the power in a dream that they should not return to Herod, they departed into their own country another way. Again, these weren't Israelite wise men, if you will. These were just, people who knew. And when they were departed, behold, the angel of Yahweh appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, arise and take the young child and his mother, and flee into Egypt, and be thou there until I bring thee word, for Herod will seek the young child to destroy him. When he arose, he took the young child and his mother by night, and departed into Egypt, and was there until the death of Herod, that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken of Yahweh by the prophet, saying, out of Egypt have I called my son. Think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets, but to fulfill. And 15. 2:15, Matthew 2:15, and was there until the death of Herod, that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken of Yahweh by the prophet, saying, out of Egypt have I called my son. Hosea 11 and 1. Hosea 11 and 1. Old Testament, New Testament go together like hand and glove. When Israel was a child, then I loved him and called my son out of Egypt. There's no way you can mess this up, folks. From the time Yahushua was born, he was fulfilling prophecy. What the prophets of old had prophesied. Matthew 5:17. Think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Everything I say and do is all out of love. All glory goes to the Most High Yahweh and to his Son, the Word that became flesh, Yahweh Shai, the King of Kings. That's going to reign right down here. All love. House.